Islam is the main religion in Indonesia. It is the most populous Muslim-majority country in the world, which has about 202 million Muslims. It is the world's most dynamic Muslim-majority country with the most diverse stream of Islam, ethnic group, and religious communities. Indonesia adheres to Sharia law when running businesses. Some of the rules that are slightly different when running businesses in the country are such as interest, which is known as riba, can't be charged. Secondly, risk sharing is practiced where the bank bears part of the risk or losses faced. Thirdly, loan and financial assistance is not allowed to prohibited businesses such as pornography, pork, and liquor. Indonesia's Islamic background has attracted more tourists to visit its country due to religious purposes. Of course, there are more than one type of tourism, but Indonesia has put in effort in its halal tourism. There are different production of products in Indonesia. However, due to the overwhelming Muslim tourists, Indonesia has set up a new body called Halal Products Certification Agency, in short BPJPH, to issue halal certificates to products that are halal. Indonesia has also made an effort to build Sharia hotels. This helps Muslims when they are on a vacation, which the hotel provides halal food, a Quran in the room, and also direction to Mecca for praying purposes. Due to the tremendous increase of Muslim tourists in the country, the government has planned strategies to upgrade its halal tourism, and a larger portion in the country's budget is allocated to improve the industry, and this will also allow incentives to be given out, such as tax allowance, import duty exemption, and reduction of land tax. There are several challenges that are faced by the entrepreneurs in Indonesia. First, the lack of investment. This issue arises because it takes time and effort to understand the religion and rule of business in Indonesia. Although Asians may find it easier to understand, Westerners will be slightly more confused generally. Some examples are, according to Wealth Briefing, there are investors who are hesitant about the options available due to the adherence of Sharia law and was confused. According to Tech in Asia, Westerners hesitate to invest in startups because they don't fully understand the religion and rules to abide to due to the Islamic rules in the country. Another problem faced by the entrepreneurs in Indonesia is the lack of talent. According to Boston Consulting Group's, Indonesia's education does not sufficiently prepare its graduates for employment. Another reason to it is that only 22% of the young adult and teenagers are enrolled in a school. Entrepreneurs who plan to dive into the financial industry will be affected because Indonesia lacks quality human capital who are well informed about Islamic banking because of its low Islamic finance literacy percentage. On top of that, the growing demand for Islamic banking and finance but stagnant number of talent in the industry has caused a humongous problem to the nation. According to the International Journal of Finance and Accounting, it shows that in the next 3 to 5 years, Indonesia will need around 17,000 Islamic finance professionals. In the technology field, generally, it has always been lacking of skilled labor in the economy. However, according to Boston Consulting Group, Indonesia has a shortfall of 40% in engineers required compared to the actual rate of engineering graduates in the country. And the biggest stakeholder in this situation is the people of Indonesia. And why is that? When labors are lack of skills, it's harder to earn to sustain a comfortable lifestyle, especially with a high living cost due to the cut of subsidies and a hike of interest rate. Hence, the saving over spending mode in Indonesia right now. When spending reduces, production in the country will also drop, which may of course lead to a downfall in GDP and also lesser commodity options in the country. When GDP reduces, the currency will also weaken, and that can cause a raise in the interest rate. All the above will affect people of Indonesia as they will face higher living costs, higher interest rate, and weaker currency.